just want a business that is basically already set up for me, that isn't oversaturated with a bunch of other people already doing it, and that consistently makes me around $2,000 per week on autopilot. And also, I don't want to have to sell anything really, and I want it to be legit. Those are all the things that the Asigo system is claiming to be. Stick around to the end of the video to find out if it's true. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Get Free with Annie. That's me. I'm Annie, and my channel is all about finding you ways to get free through passive income. If that sounds good to you, then click subscribe and follow my channel for more ways to do that. Let's get right into this one today. So let's start out with, what is it? It is a complete business in a box, where at the end of the trainings and all the stuff that you have to do to set it up, you own your own e-services drop shipping store that somebody else has built for you, and you get to privately label it. So it's your brand, your store, your customers, but someone else has built it for you, the Asigo system. They built it for you, and they do all the back end stuff for you. Yeah, it really sounds too good to be true. Usually when something sounds too good to be true, it either is or it's got a high price. In the case of this one, it's got a high price. It's legit, and the system's legit, the program's legit, but it's got a high price. So what is an e-services dropshipping store? You are basically the middleman connecting buyers and sellers of digital services online. You connect them one time and they pay you a recurring monthly fee. Hello, that's genius. Drop shipping e-services is the same type of thing as if you think about Uber. The company Uber is drop shipping a service that they don't actually own. They're connecting buyers with sellers. Same with Airbnb. They're drop shipping places to stay. They're connecting stuff that they don't actually own. They're just connecting buyers and sellers. You're the middleman. You receive money for that. So it's a really lucrative, smart business. Who was it created by, and can you trust them? Chris Munch and Jay Cruz are the creators of it. They have an 8-figure digital marketing online business. They've been testing the Asigo system with the amplifier software, which goes together, for the last 5 years. They are legit dudes. I've watched 2 of the trainings from Jay already, and he's just super down to earth. He's not over hypey or scammy or weird or full of fluff, so they're legit. So what is different about this from every other program, training, advertising, marketing thing that you see online? There is literally zero competition besides the other students who are doing this. The way that they do it is completely and utterly brand new. They do not have any other competition selling the same type of training or software. The other thing that's really different about it, a ton of it is just done for you. So there's not a whole bunch of technical setup like building your own funnels and stuff like that, back-end customer service, finding clients. All of their stuff in their software and their system is automated. And that is a huge part of why it is more expensive than other tutorials or programs that you might come across. They have done a ton of stuff for you. You're literally just the middleman. So what's included? 8 weeks of online training, step-by-step tutorials, live Q&As, Facebook group where you can get your questions answered, a copy and paste e-store that you just brand for yourself, the amplifier software, which is huge. It's crazy. You can go on amplifier.com right now and check out what they do. It's really cool. It's basically a content creation platform that gets your content created and put in front of hundreds of high-end websites. You also get the Asigo traffic system, which has a pool of 50 million plus buyers, and a done-for-you fulfillment center, meaning every time a client wants to buy something from your store, you just send it to the Asigo system and they fulfill it for you and deal with all of the customer service. Crazy. So yeah, like I said, business in a box. So who is this not good for? If you're super technical and you want to do everything for yourself, this might not be good for you. And if you're the type of person that just wants to make a whole bunch of money without having to do literally anything, and you just kind of always look for ways to not put in any effort, then this probably isn't for you. If you're the type of person who gets shiny object syndrome and you just want to buy all the new programs and learn something new every single month, and then once you learn that, you go buy the next program, this one probably isn't for you because it's more expensive and you're not going to have any money left at the end of it to go buy another course. Also, if you have shiny object syndrome, I recommend that you try to get away from that because you are just never going to be successful if you don't pick one thing. Pro tip. And then who is this good for? If you just want to start an online business without having to be really technical at all, might be good for you. If you already have an affiliate marketing business and you just need more recurring income, you need to get your content out to your traffic sources, you need more traffic, you need more recurring monthly income, this would be great for you. Also, if you're a beginner lead generation or a local marketing agency and you just need a better way to produce better content and marketing for your clients, this would be perfect for you. Pros: there is a 30 and a 60-day money-back guarantee depending on which way you decide to pay for it, and the guarantee is for any reason. You don't have to have any proof that you took action or that you tried. If you buy it and after 30 days you're like, nope, you get your money back, or 60 days depending on which way you pay for it. And even when you get your money back, you get to keep the digital recordings. If you still want to go back over it and try to figure it out and do it yourself, they let you keep all of the digital recordings. So that's crazy. Huge pro: it is completely new and unsaturated. There is literally zero competition. I know a ton of different marketers say that all the time, and you're like, what are you talking about? I've seen that a million times. This is not that. This is new. Pro: there is huge potential for making a ton of money. You can charge potential clients $1,000, $2,000 a month, and you could have 50 clients or 100. I mean, there is huge potential for huge money. So what are the cons? It's pretty expensive. It's not gonna be for super broke beginner people that don't have any idea really what they're doing and they're just looking for somewhere to start. This probably wouldn't be for you. It's too expensive. Objectively, it is objectively quite expensive. Now, relative to how much it normally costs to start a business, relative to how much you get, relative to how much potential money there is to be made with this, it is relatively affordable. So it just depends on how you look at it. Objectively, it's pretty expensive. Relatively, it's pretty reasonable. And another huge pro, probably my favorite pro, it is extremely passive. So once you get everything set up, once you go through the tutorials and you have the knowledge and you've set everything up, obviously there's always some work in the beginning, but after you do that, it is really passive. And it's not very often that marketing agencies or lead generation or local marketing agencies are passive. Even affiliate marketing can be a lot of work. This business combines all these different types of marketing online, local marketing, affiliate marketing, all these different things, and it is completely still very, very passive. That is a huge pro. Testimonials and other reviews, I always like to give those just for reference. There are not very many other reviews because it's a very new system, so really not a whole lot of reviews. Their student testimonials from their beta program that they completed over summer are amazing. All their students are killing it and loving it. So how much does it cost? It is a one-time payment of $2,995 or 4 monthly payments of $995. Also, after the first 30 days, you have to continue paying monthly for them to continue running your website, creating your funnels, dealing with customer service, fulfilling all of your orders, everything that they do every single month, you have to keep paying them for that. And it's $195 a month. Again, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, you're crazy, nobody can afford that. $195 per month is really a reasonable amount of money for maintaining a business. And $3,000 to start a complete business or have somebody else completely start a business for you is relatively reasonable. Objectively, I totally understand it's way too much money for a lot of people. So, priorities and where you're at in life. Some people spend $2,000 on an iPhone. So, just kind of depends on where you're at. Guarantees and refunds, we already talked about that in the pros, but I'll just hit on it again. There is a 30-day and a 60-day money-back guarantee depending on how you pay for it. And even if you do get a refund, you still get to keep all of the digital recordings. And you can ask for a refund for any reason. You don't have to prove anything or have done anything. You can just ask for your money back. It just has to be within that amount of time. My final thoughts. I just purchased this last week. So far, I've only watched 2 of the trainings, but they're amazing. I'm hooked. The creators are super down to earth. And yeah, it's a business in a box and it's brand new. So if you're watching this and you're able to get in on it, you're lucky. And there's high potential for high passive income. The price is high, but it's reasonable for what you get and the potential of money that you can make. So my final verdict, I do recommend this program. Like I said, I have not completed it yet all the way through. So far what I have completed, I just wanted to do a review on, and I would recommend this to anyone else that can afford it. If you don't have the time to invent your own business or your own product and sell it online, but you still want a way to make passive income and you can afford this program, then I highly recommend it. I hope that you enjoyed this review. After I've completed the tutorial, I will do an updated one. And thanks for tuning in for another review with Get Free with Annie. And I hope you choose today to go out and get free.